Well, first of all, Katie, congratulations on your Olympic gold medal. How do you reflect on Paris now?
Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, becoming an Olympic champion is just the highlight of my life so far, and it was such an incredible race and such an incredible day, and just, when I think back about that moment, it's like, it's what you dream of as a young athlete, to have that moment, and I got to have it, so I feel really grateful for that.
Yeah, and how's your life changed since winning that gold?
Life's changed a lot since winning gold. I've definitely just been able to enjoy it and celebrate it as much as possible the last 8 or 9 months. So just getting to enjoy that and to experience everything that comes with being an Olympic champion in Canada and just really been a highlight for me.
Yeah, and I see you've made a few special appearances at sports teams in Toronto. What's that been like, and talk through those experiences?
Yeah, I did the first pitch at the Jays game in September, and I've been to the Raptors and the Leafs and the Toronto Scepters games, and that's been pretty exciting. And I just think it's so good for our sport to be highlighted even after the Olympics and in those moments, and just to be in that crowd and to be supporting other athletes and other Toronto athletes, but then also to be celebrating our sport and to still be on the jumbotron and to show our races to the world. I think it's really special for me.
Yeah, and was that quite nerve-wracking, sort of throwing a pitch and doing things?
Yeah, I had more questions about my prep for the first pitch at the Jays game than I did for my prep for Paris. So there was a lot of concern, and we were practicing the night before, and it was a big moment for my family, and all of them were able to get tickets to the game as well. So we had a big crowd there which was awesome.
Fantastic. And you didn't just come away with one Olympic medal; you came away with another. Talk a little bit about that as well.
Yeah, the Bronson C2 was incredible, and to come back with a new partner 3 years later to go back on that podium was really special for me, and it took a lot of hard work behind the scenes, and we ended up with the same podium in Tokyo and in Paris, just switching Laurence and Sloan. So it's so incredible to be a part of that group with such an incredible dominant Chinese crew the whole time, and the Ukrainian girls, obviously, with what they've been going through, just to be able to stay resilient through everything and perform in Paris. It was just an honor to be on that podium as well.
Fantastic. And how do you approach the C1, the C2 this year, and looking ahead to LA?
Yeah, this year for me is, I'm just kind of taking a bit of a step back and just focusing on C1 a little bit more now, and maybe we'll dabble in some C2 later in the season. And we're just trying to, for me, I've been at home a lot more this year. We haven't had as many training camps, so we're just focusing on our prep for Milan in a bigger picture, and just right now focusing on C1 and just continuing to develop over the season.
Yeah, and finally, how much are you looking forward to going back to Milan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to go back to Milan. My first senior world championships was 2015 in Milan, so to go back 10 years later with everything I've accomplished since then, I think I was 6th or 7th in C2 500 then, and to look back at my career since then and to be going back, I think it's a milestone for me, and it just makes me feel like I've really had such an incredible career, and I hope to keep going, but just to, at this moment in time, be able to see what I've accomplished and where I've been, and Super Cups and World Cups and World Championships, Pan Am Championships, everything in between. It's been the best journey, and I just love being an athlete and the lifestyle we have, so I just feel grateful for all the opportunities I've had.